Just go somewhere else, Juju. It's not like you're going to put up any stats against the Ravens anyway. You barely do anything when you go up against Marlon Humphrey, bro. Marlon Humphrey locks you up. Let's take a look at this, man, because once I saw this, I just imagined like, oh my God, like for some reason, it just pissed me off. It pissed me off the way that he was moaning and complaining. Let me read it to you verbatim what Juju Smith-Schuster tweeted out today after we learned that the game was going to be rescheduled for Sunday. And this is what I imagine his voice sounded like when he tweeted this, all right? First, the NFL takes away our bye week because another team can't get their COVID situation together, and now they take away our Thanksgiving primetime game for the same reason. SMH. Juju, get the hell out of here. The reason that this pissed me off so much, let me tell you why. You are 10-0. You are 10-0. You have not lost a single game this season. What does that mean? It means that things have gone extremely right for you. Ask any fan of any team. Going undefeated to start off the season, if you go 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, it doesn't matter like the schedule you play. It is hard to win games. Why? Because things need to go your way. It's plain and simple. Think about all the one-score games the Steelers have been in. If one or two things go the other team's way, they lose those games. So things have had to go right for the Steelers in order for them to be 10-0. So I don't understand why they're complaining, oh, the NFL is against us. Everybody is against us. You are 10-0. Okay, if getting the bye week in week 3 really affected you that much against the Titans, then you wouldn't have beaten them. You beat them, you know? And you would have lost the week after you had your bye week so early, right? But no, you're 10-0. 10-0! You are undefeated. You are literally undefeated in the NFL right now through the first 10 games. Things have gone your way, you know, and I hate to bring this up, but every single time I watch a Steelers game, you see like one or two, probably more calls that do go in the Steelers' way that you're like, oh, come on. Like, really, this is the call that you're going to make for the Steelers? I'm just saying, things have had to go your way in order for you to be 10-0. So get this bullshit about, oh, the NFL is against us. Everybody's against us. Like, I get what you're trying to do. You're just trying to rile up your team and rile up your fan base. Like, yeah, we're the underdog and no, you're not. You're 10-0. You are literally record-wise the best team in the NFL, right? So this is just ridiculous what he tweeted out. I'm sorry, but it frustrated me to no end. It made me frustrated. It's like COVID is going to happen. Like he said, because another team can't figure out their COVID situation. Oh, okay. You're so good at that, right? It just felt so condescending and patronizing. I'm like, bruh, just go somewhere else, Juju. It's not like you're going to put up any stats against the Ravens anyway. How many you barely do anything when you go up against Marlon Humphrey, bro. Marlon Humphrey locks you up. So it's like, yeah, you might as well have not even played regardless. I just don't get the bitching and moaning from Juju and the rest of the team. Oh, well, we were hoping for a weekend off after Thanksgiving, bro. Like, oh my God, it's just so. My stance on it was that I did not want it to be postponed, right? I don't want it to be postponed because the Ravens are going to be without their players regardless. So it's like there's no reason. There's no reason to postpone it. That's my stance on it. But to have this type of attitude that, oh, the NFL is doing this on purpose. They're trying to put, everything against us. They're putting obstacles in our way. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, you're making a narrative that, oh, the Steelers are the underdogs and blah, 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 when you're clearly not. You are the team to beat. You are 10-0, okay? You haven't lost this season at all. It did not sit right with me at all. Just the whole condescending thing about, oh,
because another team can't get their COVID situation together.
Juju, rules are different in different states, different cities. Another team can't get their COVID situation together. I just found that so funny, bro. You never know what'll happen. These guys are out there playing a physical sport, man-to-man, hand-to-hand, pretty much hand-to-hand combat, right? Every single down, you have to be in another man's face. So, yes, you never know who has the COVID and who's going to give it to you, right? So the fact that you're saying like, oh, we've been doing so well with this COVID, not a single person of us has caught it. So we're doing the best out of the entire NFL. It's just sickening to me, bro. It's sickening to me. You think that Hines Ward would come out with a tweet if something like that happened back in the day. Now, to be fair, Heinsworth was a little bit of a biatch. Well, at least in my perspective as a Ravens fan. But you think Troy Polamalu would have said, nah, these guys are warriors. They want to come out and they want to say, we'll fight you any day, any day of the week, and we want you to be at full strength so that there's no doubt who the better team is. That's what Ravens Steelers is about. Not, it reminded me, let me see if I can find this little meme. As soon as I saw this tweet, this is exactly what I pictured. This picture right here, this meme of, I guess it's called the Cheem Dog. This is what I pictured Juju looking like as he was typing that tweet. This is the face that I saw. This is the meme that fell into my head, or that went into my head as soon as I read Juju's tweet. He's like, oh, the NFL's against us, and the other teams can't figure their COVID situation out. Bruh. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. And yeah, you're right. We are soft this year. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, Mike. Shout out to my guy Raheem. I know you're a Steelers fan. We are soft this year. We are. You're never gonna hear me argue about that. You saw me how pissed off I got in that Titans post game about how soft I thought they were playing and how they were not playing like a Raven. So yeah, they are. They sure are. That doesn't change the fact that Juju's acting real soft, right? That's all I'm saying. Shout out to William Trigger Finger Rufo. Thank you for the donation, my man. He says, how much disrespect are we going to take as a team? That's up to the team. Plain and simple. That is up to the Ravens, because at one point or another, you got to remember who you are. You got to remember what it means to play like a Raven, right? At least you would hope. At least you would hope that that's the case, because quite frankly, the way the team is playing right now, nobody's afraid of going into the bank. Nobody's afraid of playing the Ravens at home, because we don't defend the house. We don't defend the nest, or whatever you want to call it. We haven't been. So that's one of the most frustrating things about it, is that teams feel like they can just come in, they can disrespect the shield, because guess what? The Ravens are not going to do anything about it. So that's the most frustrating thing about this year as well. I talked about it after that Titans game. Teams are coming into the bank. They're not afraid of us. They said, Mike Tomlin said it, nobody is afraid of Lamar Jackson. I do respect him, but we're not afraid of him, right? And there's a reason for that, because we're not giving people any reason to be afraid. That's not the way that we're playing. And usually that's what playing like a Raven means. That you got to think about this, that this is going to be a physical football game, and we're going to fight to the very end. Blood, sweat, and tears. 60 minutes. 60 minutes, just like Ray Lewis said. We don't have that anymore. We have a bunch of softies, unfortunately. We have a bunch of Steelers receivers on the team. That's the type of personality that I'm seeing here, man.